special play.
Gets another outlet pass to Adriel. To shake and bake, left to right crossover, and gets a layup on the right-hand side. And Terriana gets a block. Tano with some pressure. Willing passer. There you go. Ellen. Smooth jumper there.
Kendra says no way.
Welcome all to our viewing tonight. 3:15 p.m. We have a girls matchup. We have Tulalip Heritage Lady Hawks taking on the Lopez Island girls here in the Francie J. Sheldon Gym as we give way to Tony Bluehorse, who is our MC.
Yeah, kind of unique to be starting a game at 3:15, 3:30 on a Tuesday afternoon. We don't get many of these afternoon games, but Lopez has to catch the ferry on the way back home to get across the water. So uncharacteristically scheduled early this afternoon, but it'll be fun to watch our girls and get them on TV here.
We get a live look at the Lopez Island girls starting roster.
Number 33, Danny Arnau. Number 34, Ruby Solomon. And number 40, Betty Burke.
Now we'll have a look at our Heritage girls starting lineup.
Here we go. Introducing our starters here for our Hawks.
Looks like Tony's trying to find the roster. Flipping through the scorebook.
I believe he has roster in hand, but it probably doesn't designate who's the starting five.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, that could be it. He's waiting on the starting five.
So Bill Jefferson.
Number 4, Mariana McLean. Number 5, Adriel McLean. And number 15, Ray Lewis. That's what we get to hear, our Hawks fans loud and proud. Okay, I got this spot with the you have to hold the microphone in a very special way, I guess, to get it to here we go. Hello, please rise. We are going to render a song here. I got put on the spot. I will sing a song here to honor our United States flags, our stars and stripes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could, at this time, please rise, remove your hats as we pay homage to our American flag.
shout out to Tony Bluehorse as he honors our start of our game with a flag song. So we get prepared for our Lopez Island Middle High School versus Tulip Heritage High School matchup. So if you guys didn't hear at home, we have Isabel Jefferson, Rayleigh Lewis, Terriana and Audrielle McLean, and Vanessa Cortez in our starting lineup for Tulip Heritage Hawks.
Yeah, for the Lady Lobos, number 40, Betty Burt, number 33, Danny Arnett, number 34, Ruby Sosman, and who else is out there? Number 10, Glory Westervet with the ball now.
Lopez
and
winning
number
the
1,
tip.
Melissa Valenci.
So Lopez starting out quick, gets a tip and gets an entry pass for a layup, just couldn't capitalize. Almost get a second chance. I believe it went off the rim as well, so Lady Hawks here with some redemption, getting a chance to get the first score of the game. Isabel wide open for a jumper, just off the mark. Lady Hawks playing some great help side defense right there, kind of swarming the ball handler. She's coming up the court, and we get a good swat there by Audrielle. Hope our statistician of the night will get that block there credited to her.
Yeah, we're really up in the game here today. We got floor director with stats being handed to us.
And a steal, but a turnover there. Bounces the ball out of bounds as she takes a spill.
Normally we get a nice little folder with rosters and everything, but apparently Lopez didn't send us a roster to our TV crew, so I had to handwrite one. We'll do our best with names, and at least we can recognize all of our student athletes out there as they deserve.
Great up the court pass there by Audrielle, or Terriana, I should say.
Isabel with about a 14-footer just off the mark there.
Vanessa had a look at the bucket. She's got to be a little bit more aggressive there. Dump off pass, no good on the bucket. So Lopez still scrambling, gets a second chance, looking for another look at it.
Catch and shoot. Rayleigh was in really good position there on the closeout and must have just made some contact with the body.
Yeah, Lopez with some good ball movement, just not making their shots, so they get a chance here at the free throw line.
I don't know if you guys talked about this at the last broadcast, but the new foul rule that's been instituted by WAA for high school basketball this year, 5 fouls per quarter, and you get 2 shots automatically, so no more of the 1-and-1. Nice take there.
Home run pass. McLean to McLean connection.
Terriana to Audrielle with the baseball-style pass, and goes strong to the hoop. Audrielle McLean going to be shooting 1 shot from the line. So, yeah, anyways, you get 5 fouls in a quarter, and then on the 5th foul and afterwards, you get 2 shots from the free throw line. And then the fouls reset every quarter. So I don't know if you guys covered that.
Good update. Yeah, it should kind of maybe incentivize teams not to foul so much.
It was definitely interesting watching. I watched a high school basketball boys game last Friday, and it didn't really have a huge impact on the game. Still that they were playing a close game. It was a 7-point difference towards the end, and you just get 2 shots, and if you make your free throws down the stretch, then you can stay ahead. If you don't make your free throws, then you missed out on opportunities, which is kind of how it always has been. But not too much of a change from the fans' perspective, but definitely something to note when you see the fouls reset after the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure it can make things interesting if your team's not working on the free throws as well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
man-to-man defense, and it looked like somebody missed their person. Good hustle by Rayleigh there.
Lopez just kind of really dominating on the offensive glass right now, getting a lot of second and third chance opportunities. They get called for a 3 in the key.
Just looking at Isabel guarding number 40 on Lopez. That's Betty Burt. I might want to adjust the defensive assignments there. Isabel's given up a lot of size and to number 40 there. Maybe they'll make that adjustment during this timeout.
Yeah, I could possibly see. We can't hear Coach Tribuna right now with the headset on, but maybe switching to his own.
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't really established herself in the post yet as a threat for scoring, but I can just tell she's pretty active and physical down there. So we'll see where it goes, but she's calling for the ball a lot.
Yeah, a lot of interior passing, just a lot of missed layups for Lopez here early on. So, yeah, hopefully Heritage Girls will adjust, deny that entry pass, all those cutters to the basket. And then Lopez doing some full court press.
Isabel again, not afraid to shoot it, which is good. You want to see get an open shot. Ray Lee with the rebound.
Yeah, great steal by the girls, just couldn't capitalize right there. So they're coming back to the other end, trying to defend the basket, nearly a steal.
Audrielle does a great job there, getting her hand in the passing lane, reading the eyes of the offensive player and anticipating that pass across the key. Great box out there by Isabel.
Triana going the length of the court. Gets another layup.
Coast to coast.
Yeah, and you can tell here that the adjustment from the last time we were at home, the girls are working on getting their hands up, having active hands on defense, just not being in the right spot here early on to deny some of those passes. Definitely closing out in a great way, trying to deny ball, keep your body on somebody.
Number 10 there with a shot. Glory Westervet.
She gets her own rebound, shooting a 3. And Vanessa gets called for a foul.
At this rate, it looks like, there's on the replay screen, Tiriana, it looked like she was bound to score from about the 3/4 court mark. Nobody getting in her way, which is good. She's both Audrielle and Tiriana can, I think, score at will for most high school games that they're going to play in. So get the ball in your scorer's hand and let them do their work.
Right, and I think if you're Coach Sabrina, that's what you want to see, right? Get some easy buckets in transition.
Yeah, of course.
Without having to set up and create something or work against the defense.
Up tempo, when you have numbers, go take advantage of that and score. So a pretty close ball game here with a 1-point lead for our girls after almost 3 minutes of play. Looks like we might see the 5 fouls, 2 shots on the free throw line.
Triana with another rebound.
Yeah, she's doing a really great job of securing the ball and pushing it up the floor.
Long pass there by Audrielle. Triana looking to create something.
Looks like Tiriana's pass to Audrielle. Setting up for a 3-point.
Isabel with another jumper off the mark.
Just off of the black player, so we'll stay here and have our first inbounds play.
So far, so good, though, right? Remaining a threat, knowing that if you catch it, you are going to attempt to score. So, Lopez has got to honor that. Hopefully, she'll knock a few down.
You can't score if you don't shoot them, right? There you go. Lily with a nice 12-foot jumper just off the mark.
Lopez, though, hard off the backboard. Rayleigh with the steal. And Audrielle trying to go the length of the court. Nearly takes out one of our production crew members. And a nice swivel mount chair over there.
Audrielle was definitely thinking, my sister did it, I can do that too. I'm going to show you all how I can do it too.
Yeah, so far aggressive by both early on.
Good screen by Ray Lee, sets up the 3-point jumper.
And rolls in.
Audrielle with a big 3 there.
Yeah, a nice screen Like you said by Riley. Oh, but Lopez comes down with the answer of a jumper of their own.
Yeah, that set play with the high-low screen up by Rayleigh, I like that.
Yeah, nice high ball screen. If Lopez doesn't want to switch, I mean, they can, Heritage can capitalize on that. Really looking to score. Defender anticipated and closed out pretty tough there, though.
Nice movement there by Lopez to run the floor and cut to the open lanes. Just off the mark with the land.
So we see it again. Rayleigh setting a high ball screen right there to free up Adriel for a three. Rattles around and goes in. So Vanessa getting a sub in for Rayleigh. Isabel taking it up court, gets across the half court mark.
There you
gets a
go.
Screen. It's a good pass. Vanessa looking for somebody open.
Nice skip pass.
Pump fake by Tariana, just off the mark.
We gotta get back on defense.
Looking for Vanessa going the other way, but she just took too many steps, so Heritage getting called for a travel violation. Lopez gets it. So just as we were here in this first quarter, we have Toledo Lady Hawks 7, Lopez Island 5. Both teams with some pretty decent ball movement, a couple turnovers here and there.
Yeah, definitely moving the ball well on both sides.
I think for the Lady Hawks, they definitely got to look to try and set something up in the half court. Maybe a couple more ball screens or off ball screens if Lopez wants to stay in that man.
Well, it looks like Lopez switched to a 2-3 zone now. I didn't see who shot that one.
It was Adriel with another three, so she's hot early on too. Nearly a steal for Isabel.
I don't think Lopez can justify sitting back in the 2-3 zone if Adriel's going to shoot like that for the rest of the game. We'll see if they come back and make a change or not.
As we see here, a nice screen on ball. Pass away to the wing to Adriel.
Just a real nice looking shot there from Adriel. Nice high release, good arc.
Yeah, the last broadcast we had both sisters not afraid to shoot it from the arc, so look to see if they get a lot of attempts at three. Obviously that creates some opportunities for on-ball screens to get to the bucket if teams want to get out there above the three-point line.
Yep, exactly.
And like you said, if they don't,
keep shooting
they'll
them.
hoist them.
Keep shooting them. That was Iris Irvin McLean at the line for Lopez there. Missed both.
And then obviously Lopez and playing the strategy of full court defense, just to create some pressure. Lady Hawks right now only have 7, so we'll see how that factors into the game later on.
It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that full court pressure up for the whole game. Maybe they look at our light bench and think that they can run them for the first half. Then Isabel there with a 14-footer. I like the aggressiveness of shooting the open shots on the offensive side for our girls. Don't pass up open looks.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, you want the defense to be honest, right? Every person on the floor has got to be a threat, especially for the McLean girls. We know they can shoot, but you don't want teams to kind of key on them and double, as we saw, I think it was the last broadcast against Darrington. So, this game, everybody's got to shoot. Everybody's got to look to be aggressive. You can't just be on the floor.
Melissa Valencia with the foul there for Lopez.
Lighten the load for everybody.
You hear Coach Enoch on the sidelines, come to the ball. Our girls are standing around a little bit too much for his liking.
I believe you said, yeah, it looks like a 2-3. Defenders extended pretty high, though, so, you could see an entry at the high post. Even somebody on the wing could be wide open. They're kind of bunched up at top. Let's see if the girls will figure that out.
Well, looking at that with their top two defenders playing as high as they are, that leaves that free throw line elbow area wide open for an opposite wing to flash in. We'll see if they make that adjustment, but that's what I would encourage. Nice and easy, and then if the bottom defender comes up, you can dump it into your post, and if they don't come up, then you can just shoot that open jumper.
Yeah, and Lady Hawks on defense, real aggressive, trying to get after it to get a steal, but they give up an entry pass. For
real nice
layup.
move there by Danny Arnett, number 33. Nice post move, catch and a power dribble.
Good entry pass right here for the Lady Hawks. On ball screen. Adriel looking to create an opportunity on offense.
And we'll be going to the line to shoot 2.
So there's that. Is that foul?
That's that
rule you mentioned?
5 foul rule where we're going to go shoot 2 now instead of the old 1-and-1 style. And I really don't know what the reasoning behind that rule adjustment is. I don't know if it's speed of the game. 1-on-1s take longer, but I really don't. I don't really know the justification. I've yet to hear.
Yeah, I could definitely see how, like you said, if you make your free throws, that kind of ices the game for you pretty easily. But it could definitely make for interesting endings, with teams having to shoot free throws at the 5 count every quarter.
Nice steal and a lay in there with Adriel McLean. Read that ball like a safety would in football.
Yeah, so Lady Hawks with some great pressure of their own, capitalizing, getting some steals, jumping out ahead. Tulalip.
Timeout
13.
Lopez.
And Lopez 7.
Replay there of Adriel and that steal and a nice lay-in to finish strong to the hoop.
Yeah, early on, Heritage implementing their own great game plan, getting some easy looks at the basket, right? If you can't create in the offensive set.
Yep.
So able to jump out ahead. Just 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Got any other takeaways, Matt?
No, I think our girls are doing a good job. I'd like to see them, attack the rim more on the offensive end. And like I was mentioning there with that flash to the high post from the opposite wing. But I don't really know exactly what Coach Sabrina is coaching them to do in their zone offense. I don't know what their movement patterns are, but yeah, I think our girls are playing well. I like the aggressiveness, not afraid to shoot the open look. Obviously, Adriel and Tiriana are doing a great job being the offensive threats that they are. And but yeah, I would say probably a little more movement without the ball was what I would kind of give feedback to our girls. Don't stand around. Create something. Create passing lanes.
Yeah, and I think for the other girls, right, if you can't get it out of the half-court set, play some defense that'll create some offense for yourself as well. Rayleigh, Isabel, Lily, who aren't getting some jumpers, you can get some looks if you get some steals.
Yep, exactly. Looks like we've settled into a 2-3 zone here for the last minute of the first quarter as Rayleigh goes to get that ball and just bounces off her leg. So we're in a 2-3.
Molly with the rebound. Tried a cross-court pass. Wasn't really sure who to pass it to as Adriel kind of took a steal. So turnover, but then Adriel gets back up and gets a steal of her own.
It'd be interesting to see how this works for Adriel with her sister being out, kind of their offensive counterpart. You can definitely tell that our girls are looking to her as the primary offensive threat right now, and so that's where we got to find a way to get others involved and make them a little more confident in their abilities on that side of the ball.
Yeah, as you can see right there, Rayleigh gets a rebound, and you hear Coach Chris yelling for her to shoot it. Second chance opportunities. Yeah, why not take a shot? But hey, Adriel gets the ball, gets a foul call, so she'll go to the free throw line.
Just off the front of the rim there.
Yeah, I think for the girls, some simple stuff, right? Off-ball screens, obviously the on-ball screens are working, but some off-ball screens on the wing, maybe on the baseline for somebody to cut to the basket. You could get some simple layups, you know, easy adjustments they can make just so the girls aren't looking to have to create with a dribble.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so we got our first official stat pass. Adrielle McLean ended up with 12 out of the 14 points for our Lady Hawks there, and her sister was the other two, I would imagine, with that coast-to-coast lay-in that she had. So definitely our girls are looking to Adrielle to be that offensive threat, but I'd like to see more of them get involved. Obviously, you want everybody to share. It's not like we're not sharing the ball, but we want everybody to score. I think our girls are doing a good job sharing the basketball, but we also want to make sure that you have more than one person that can score.
Yeah, I think on offense, making sure that they have some kind of simple sets, right? A couple off-ball screens and stuff like that, just so that folks can, like you said, get in the books.
Yep.
Get a couple easy offensive looks for some of the other girls. I'd like to see that. We'll see, you know, and even when the other team went zone, right? Seeing if they can figure out that 2-3 zone. It's not the first time they've seen it, and I'm sure it won't be the last.
I need one of those. Remember John Madden used to be able to draw on the television screen. You know, need one of those to kind of do the X and O's, and describe where we want to be and what we want to do. But yeah, I'm sure Coach Sabrina's got some good adjustments she made there, and as she calls Vanessa down to sit next to her on the bench, and
I mean, we can.
give her some.
It's easy to talk about it too. The other thing is, you know, when your cardio's being tested and you got people in your face, that's another thing, right? So obviously for the girls, it's all about how they apply whatever is being told in the huddle.
Yep.
Up and under for Terriana.
Oh, Rayleigh with the quick shot. Nice job there with Terriana on the rebound off a Rayleigh shot to go right up around the basket.
You might know better than me with your coaching experience right there. As you can see, the other team got a rebound, didn't kind of really maintain possession. Does that go in the books as a steal?
No, I wouldn't say there was a possession maintained there. I think it was ball secured. I'd go for a rebound for Rayleigh.
Okay.
I'm not trying to take stats from our kids, but I would score that a rebound for Rayleigh and not a steal.
Yeah, it was some good sneaky defense there. Ball not quite in possession. They get a steal. Leads to a foul call for Terriana to go to the free throw line. She knocks down her second.
She must have heard us talking about Adrielle having 12. She's trying to catch up now.
Yeah, started early on, real aggressive. Got it up and under layup. Just couldn't capitalize, and then as soon as she gets it back, gets a layup.
The ball's deflected off the Lopez player and goes out of bounds. As we hear Coach Sabrina tell Isabel, go for it first, grab it, secure it, and then go.
Yeah, you'd like to see them get the ball, make sure they can see the floor, right?
Yep, we got to have our feet set there. You know, in that case, it's tough. The foul goes to Isabel, but it's really tough when the ball handler is not allowing the screen to be established and set before trying to use it. That's just a timing thing. It'll come with experience throughout the year. But you really want your ball handler to set that screen up and allow it to be established and then come off shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, she just kind of ran her into the screen motion without, like you said, waiting for her to be set. So it's a illegal screen call there. Heritage able to get the ball back though. Oh.
On the floor.
But Lopez with some great defense. Nearly gets a steal, but they'll be called for a travel. So they're trying to close the gap here, still applying some of that full court pressure. Now they've got 4 defenders in the Heritage Hawks backcourt.
We're really going to need to make an adjustment, and you can't dribble through a press like that. It's really tough when you got one person dribbling the ball up the court and 3 defenders converging on them. She's got the right idea to get to the middle of the floor, but ideally you make 2 or 3 quick passes and break that press.
What press break are you going with, Coach, right there if you got 4 in the backcourt?
I always ran the same press break no matter what press we had. We had 2 guys at the half court. We had the guards would line up at the elbow and then inbound it that way. They would split, and then that passer that comes in automatically goes to the middle, and then so the off guard was a pressure relief, and their goal was to catch and either dribble up the sideline and look sideline, middle sideline release was our kind of our thought process when I look to get the ball to the middle, and then the sideline if that's open, and then reverse it back and forth. Just one press breaker, run it against diamond, run it against a 1-2-2, run it against pretty much any press that you would come across. Your options and where the gaps are would change based on what press the other team was running. So pretty basic, pretty simple. But I also would, my coaching philosophy was do like a few things really, really well instead of doing a lot of things maybe not as well. So
keep it simple.
Keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
Go out there and just do the things you do really well, and then obviously give yourself enough tools and give your players enough things to where they can be successful in all situations. But I don't know if you know the old flex offense, pass, screen down, go through. I love that offense. There's so many options and so many layers, and it's old school offense, but now a lot of the game is going to that 5-out dribble drive, kind of the circulation, rotate through. Just how the game's changed. But
yeah, I think obviously with flex, right, if you got good chemistry, it works well against the zone, even on a min, right, if you kind of have that timing with your offense. But then on the defensive end, if you know how to run against the flex, obviously you can switch everything. So if you can cover it well, sometimes people like to rely on, like you said, that 5-out type of offense to get a bucket, right? But
Yep.
I agree. Yeah, some good ball movement, a lot of chemistry definitely needed for the girls here. They could definitely keep things a little bit simple, right? They got a little bit of a press breaker there, right? Inbounds at the half court. Make sure the inbounder gets it.
Oh my goodness, from 20 feet out, just about nails it. She's definitely not afraid to shoot. That was just almost in there. She's definitely got the strength to shoot from that far out. So maybe she'll sink one of those tonight. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, we've seen it early on. She is not afraid to shoot deep from three. It's always entertaining to watch. When it goes in, even better. Lopez with a capitalization on a steal there, or a rebound, and then obviously a deflection, and they get a jumper.
The reverse up and under with Adriel there.
And get it out of bounds on Vanessa there, so Lopez will get the ball back.
It's a court awareness thing, it's tough. You think you're in the right position, and then your foot slides, and all of a sudden you're out of bounds. Oh. Clean steal there, and fouled. Good effort.
Yeah, Adriel playing some great defense. On-ball pressure, getting a lot of steals here. She reads the pass, gets her hands in the passing lane, gets a steal, gets a foul call, going up to the rack aggressively. So she'll go to the free throw line. Looking to sink the first one. And it's good. So as you can see, adding to that point total that she had in the first half, she may finish this half with 20.
She might be nearing the 20-point mark by the time that this quarter is over.
Get a couple more steals, add to that lead by the Lady Hawks.
We have a lane violation there on Black. Give Adriel another chance at the free throw line.
I think he's explaining to her that she can't leave early.
Well, and it's even though this is high school varsity basketball. I mean, I don't have the ages of their players, but it's always nice when an official takes a moment, makes a player feel comfortable by explaining the rule to them. And obviously, Melissa Valenci for the Lady Lobos was a little bit embarrassed there, but I think they ended with a smile and a fist bump, so that's always good.
Oh, cross-court pass right there for Lopez for three. Off the mark. So Adriel with the rebound. Looking to take it up court.
There we go. Screen from her sister. Lets it fly just off the mark. Nice cut there. That right there, you know, see Adriel cut down the middle of the lane. That's how we create passing lanes, by moving without the basketball.
Yeah, she had great awareness right there. Sees the rebound get seized by her teammate and then cuts to the bucket for a good look. Just couldn't finish. Nearly gets a steal. Gets her hand in the shooting lane right there.
Terriana secures the rebound, and a hard reach foul there. Blocking foul, reach foul. Puts the Lady Lobos to 4 fouls in the quarter.
You can see some good contact there. Lopez looking to get a steal.
17-9, your Lady Hawks with 4:31 left in the second quarter. Oh, a little one-handed floater there. You hear Coach Sabrina on the sideline yelling at her girls to cut through.
Yeah, definitely want to see some movement, as we've kind of been mentioning, you know, wanting to get some offense created for some of the other girls. But hey, McLean sisters get a little bit more offense of their own, get a jumper.
So with a comfortable 10-point lead, our Lady Hawks, as we see the replay behind the back there from Adriel, and sinks the 10-foot jumper from the corner.
Great rebound there by Terriana. She's looking for a leaker. Doesn't see anybody, so we'll see if she tries to take it to the basket. Trying to go through the arms of her defender there, looking for something.
Yeah. Oh, we got to become set there.
Yeah, and I think for Terriana there, you'd like to see her kind of wait. You see her call for the screen. She's looking up, and then she kind of just rushes it. Gets another foul call for Ray Lee. That or kind of what I would call a zigzag motion. You take your defender the other way, then you bring them back into the screen, right?
Exactly. Set that screen up. Go left and come back to the right and go right off the shoulder of the screen. Ray Lee with the big rebound. She's going to try and go all the way.
As we can hear the coaches yelling, it's a foul call. So she'll go to the line.
There you go. Coach Sabrina from the sideline getting excited about Ray Lee there. You know, she's only a sophomore. I don't know how much basketball she's played, but right there she shows that she's got the skills and the fundamental ability to just take it all the way, right? Good dribbling skills, goes right to the hoop. Hopefully see more of that out of her.
Yeah, she's shown early that when she gets the ball, she's willing to score, willing to rebound, to look at the hoop, kind of see the floor and create something. So that's what you want to see out of some of your other players. You know, is create some offense.
Able to get her name in the scorebook there with making the second free throw. She comes off. Looks like Molly Jones-Charles is going to be in the game. A timeout. 30-second timeout from the Lobos.
Yeah, really had a good showing. First game, you know, probably double-digit rebounds and I think, you know, 5 to 7 points. So let's see if she can add to that here tonight.
Getting fist bumps from the coaches and a smile from Ray Lee on the bench, so it's always good. When you build that confidence, and maybe she'll do that some more here in the rest of this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure it feels good, right? If, like you said, depending on your experience, if you haven't got a niche for, you know, your offensive game, if you know how you can kind of get some foul calls here and there, you know, figure out your offensive game a little bit, get it going. So she gets to go to the free throw line, gets her first points of the game.
So Lady Hawks sit in the 2-3 zone. Vanessa Cortez comes out aggressively and stops a dribble at the half court.
Yeah, Terriana holding down the middle, not letting any low post entries.
Lopez gets 3 in the key call on number 32, 32. It's Saskia Fisher from the Lady Lobos. So here in this this press, they're running a man-to-man press. You can easily beat that with a dribble, as we saw there. Tiriana just takes it all the way. Great move, crossover, dribble, back up to the basket.
Yeah, initially I thought when Lopez went to that press, they were going to kind of maybe trap in the backcourt, but it looks like they're just trying to create some pressure. Haven't really trapped or anything like that, so Heritage being pretty successful at breaking it. Just not able to capitalize right there on the offensive end, which leads to a leak out by Lopez, who gets a layup.
As Lopez tries to find their person, if you will. Good box out, Isabel Jefferson. Great positioning there.
Yeah, long three by Tiriana off the mark, and Lopez comes down looking for a layup. So you can see they're willing to run the floor as well. So again, maybe that full court press not working so well early on with a lot of turnovers, but they are running, some good speed offense. So just really trying to tap into that gas.
I feel like after that last timeout, Lopez came out with another gear, if you will, and tempo higher, a little bit more tempo in their play right now. They've got plenty of substitutes on their bench, and they could literally turn this into a track meet, and we might have to figure out what we're going to do on our end. But as we sit back in this 2-3, that's a way for us to maybe not have to work as hard and exert as much energy as Adriel again.
Another steal and a foul to go to the line.
You can just almost see the look on their face when they get the ball in their, free throw line extended with nobody really in front of them. They're going to score, which I like that. I like to see that.
Yeah, you can see, just looking at attack. She kind of surveying the floor, doesn't see a defender back, so she's going straight to the rim.
Yeah, not a single bit of hesitation there from Adriel to get to the rim, and I used to always tell our kids, attack the rim, attack the rim, attack the rim, and good things happen because you get to go shoot free throws, and hopefully you make both of those. And then at the end of the game, if the other team racked up a bunch of fouls, and they're trying to figure out how to manage that part of the game too. So
nice give and go right there by Lopez, by their big, as she gets a score.
Betty Burt with the give and the go and the layup.
But Adriel with the answer of her own, and I believe she may have 20 when we go to the stats at half. She's really pouring it on here in the second quarter. So some great ball movement by Lopez, but nearly a turnover. They're being very patient, looking to get some cuts. Reverse it and get something out the bucket.
Yeah.
Get a foul call there.
Foul call on Lopez, number 30, maybe?
So you can see a little bit of a crossover there by Adriel, weaving in between the defenders and gets a layup.
Yep, black 30 with the foul, and we'll be shooting 2. That's their 5th foul of the quarter with a minute left. Pretty comfortable lead for our Lady Hawks. They've played really well. They're moving the ball well, not afraid to take the open shots, and like we discussed earlier, just a little bit more movement without the ball, and that'll secure some things for us on the offensive end. Molly Jones-Charles at the line.
Yeah, and the Lady Hawks.
She's a freshman, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, she's a sophomore.
Grade.
First year at our school, first year for us to have her in our school, and so look at that. Makes her free throw. Kind of a sigh of relief and a smile, and her mom and dad over there in the corner, Mitch and Hannah, were 2 of my former students, so that makes me feel old. Definitely.
I'm sure they're happy to see her get in the books, right? She came out for basketball this season, gets a foul call, gets to get an easy one at the free throw line.
Yep. Got 48 seconds left, and Isabel catch, go score. She knew what she wanted to do, just her body didn't listen, I don't think. But she had a wide open lane and got a little excited. But
yeah, nearly was looking to pass, and then kind of at the last second decided to take off. Feet wouldn't move quick enough, or dribble, I should say. Get a scramble for the ball and a jump ball there. 38 seconds left. We have Lady Hawks up 24, Lopez Island 13. Lopez with a hustle rebound, 30 seconds left.
I think that might have been, oh, maybe not. I couldn't tell if Adrielle got her hand in there and deflected that or not. The official says Lady Hawks ball going the other way with 26 seconds left.
Vanessa catching it way out there on above the 3, just looking to pass it.
That's the third or fourth time she's tried that reverse up and under. No success. We're going to go stack with 12 seconds and try and score before we go into the half.
For Lady Hawks, you'd like to see somebody else try to score. Oh, errant entry pass.
Good effort there, Vanessa Cortez, to break up the fast break. Gets her hand in there and knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, so making up for the turnover, just trying to deny a score here to end the half. 5 seconds left. Three seconds is a 3.
And we have a foul called as number 10, Gloria Westervet from Lopez, ends up on the ground.
With 0.6 seconds left.
You got any magical 0.6 seconds left scoring plays from the whole distance?
I've been told that 0.4 is what you need, but I don't know about with the full length of the court. I'm maybe thinking if it was a side out. You know, with this, obviously you could throw it down and hope that someone can catch it and tip it at the same time, and that's if they could get it down by the hoop.
Oh yeah, and if you don't catch it, then it comes all the way back.
Yeah.
goes out untouched.
I think the time would probably maybe run out, you know, but that's true. Or yeah, they catch it under their own basket, but at least someone touch it. You'd want somebody to at least touch the ball.
I don't know if we necessarily have any 8. Well, we're going to see an attempt. Oh!
Yeah, she did her best Patrick Mahomes impression there. Couldn't get it by the hoop, but time runs out.
I got the stat sheet handed to me. You guess on Adrielle's points.
I'm gonna say 22 points.
I thought it would be there too, but it's just missed the 20-point mark with 19 points on the half. Missed one of those free throws, right? Darn it.
Yeah, she went a little dry for a second. I think about, you know, obviously after the first couple minutes, didn't score. Terriana kind of maybe got a score there. We had a free throw by Rayleigh. So Heritage Hawks girls maintain the lead 24. Lopez Island 16.
Yeah, you know, we did a good job there. We scored 14 in the first quarter and then actually scored 19 in the second quarter. Second quarter with a majority of those points. I mean, we've got 24 points, and yeah, so we did a good job. High score for Lopez appears to be number 40, Betty Bird, with 6 points. So she'd be the player that I would key on in the locker room at halftime with our girls and making sure we don't let her establish herself at the block like she was trying to. And I think that 2-3 was a good move. I think that just allows us to make sure that their bigs on the blocks have people that are equally as tall as them as well. So, anything else you got, D?
No, I think you hit it right on the mark. You know, stay in the zone. Obviously, that way they get back, stop some of that entry to the post, and the Lady Hawks should be able to maintain the lead. So as they're up, 24.
Well, I just got word from our floor director here. We're going to have some highlights of the first half for our girls, for our viewers at home.
Yeah, definitely some enjoyable basketball so far. Girls, you know, doing a great job. See that long Hail Mary pass there. Easy layup.
Well, yeah, and we were actually talking about who can throw it the distance. It looks like it'd be Tiriana to Adrielle for that 0.4 second last minute jumper if we need that.
And as you can see, she goes coast to coast there. And then Adrielle, the younger sister, coming out a little bit more aggressive tonight. You know, a couple threes, a couple layups. Everything really falling for her. She had 19 in the first half.
One of her mini steals on the half and finishes the land.
If she doesn't gas out, I'd look for her to score 30.
Oh, I think 30 is definitely a possibility the way she's playing tonight. Well, and we said we are going to have some team highlights. It looked like it was the Audrielle show there for a little while. But she deserves it. She's got 19 points on the half and playing really well on the defensive side. And they can play the high spot in that 2-3 or the low spot. So watching them be versatile as basketball players there is definitely a win-win for us and our girls.
Yeah, I think just to close out the game, I'd like to see some of the other girls get involved. So when you guys come back, Lady Hawks up 24, Lopez Island 16. Lady Hawks start with possession.
Tough angle there with that shot under the basket.
Yeah, Lopez not able to capitalize. They have a turnover on the other end. Nearly had a breakaway layup, but yeah, Terriana just looking to create something, try to do an up and under, hit the bottom of the backboard. Hopefully she'll come down and get a better look at this next one.
That's over and back.
Yeah, I was a little confused there. They had got a steal, and maybe she didn't know that, she was on defense on the other end trying to stop Heritage.
Glory Westervet is smiling and shaking her head, mouthing that she can't believe she did that.
Great steal, great effort.
Yeah, she was going to score. I mean, she was all about it.
But Heritage able to get the ball back.
I think we got that clarified now, so almost get rid of the ball. There we go. Almost a 5-second call. Isabel way to attack the basket there.
Vanessa with a great rebound.
Secures the rebound.
A lot of contact there by Audrielle. You can see she kind of was getting a little bit of body and finally gets called there. She takes a spill on the ground. So Lady Hawks looking to inbound.
I don't know if Coach Sabrina teaches the throw it up behind you shot, but
Three-ball attempt there by Terriana.
Good job there by Ray Lee to be aggressive, create the jump ball situation, be black ball.
Yeah, if you're Lady Hawks, you probably want Terriana maybe get a jump stop or, 1-2 to get a better look at the lane. She's kind of got getting herself in bad position out of the hoop for those layup attempts, those last two. Another
jump ball situation, white ball.
Yeah, Lopez just looking to get some pressure, get some more turnovers as they're trying to claw back into this game.
Just over a minute of play with nobody scoring yet.
As they cause a turnover there on the inbound.
Lopez getting ready to go. Melissa Valencia just inbounded it. Didn't get it to the official first.
Coach Sabrina pleading right there, wishing it was a turnover, nearly.
Well, they were talking about two different things. Sabrina was questioning the call going to black on the inbound play, and the official at the baseline here now was talking about the ball has to come to him before black could inbound it. They were talking about two totally different things.
Great swat there by Terriana, and then Audrielle with a layup attempt there, takes a spill.
Yeah, this game's getting a little bit physical. Lopez came out with another level of physicality.
Yeah, you can see they're trying to turn it up.
Yeah.
They're down right now, right? So just, trying to get some going, so to speak.
I wouldn't say their backs against the wall. 8 points is not that much of a difference, but definitely you don't want to stay here too long. Yeah, Isabel finally gets one to drop. That's what we were talking about. Just keep shooting them, right? Just keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. Eventually they'll drop and go in. So good to see Isabel get a nice 15-foot jumper there.
And then Lopez with the entry pass of their own for Betty Burt, I believe, number 40.
Yep, Betty Burt.
So she gets A foul call, layup good, and gets a free throw attempt. Been kind of one of Lopez's main scorers here.
Oh, Rayleigh has 4 fouls on the game, so she's probably going to have to find herself a home on the bench for a little while, which is unfortunate because that puts us down to 6 players. So we're going to have to dig deep here in this second half to maintain our lead.
Then Audrey called for an offensive foul there.
Clearing out with her elbow almost, it looked like. This might be a time to reel your players in, and you know, when the other team gets physical, then it's easy for you to, you know, get physical, and it doesn't always work out the best for your team.
Yeah, if you're Coach Sabrina and Coach Chris, you just want your players to be in the right spot. Maybe not, don't be too aggressive, you know, reaching for the ball, creating contact. Just be in the right spot, contest everything. Don't lunge at the ball because you don't want to get in foul trouble.
Well,
When they're short.
And that's exactly
players
it.
tonight.
You know, it's hard to get kids to understand that you don't have to be 6 inches away from the offensive player to play good defense. Until they show you that they can shoot, you can be an arm's length away and just stay in front of them. And you see it a lot in little kids. Like, I watched my daughter's basketball game this weekend. She's a 4th grader, and they think playing good defense is hugging the guy they're guarding. And I'm like, no, you just step back, and all you got to do is be in between your man and the basket. So.
And we get a turnover by Lady Hawks over there on the inbounds. So string of turnovers here by the Lady Hawks. See if they can kind of rebound, stop this run here that Lopez is attempting. Yeah, but I agree, like you were saying, you know, good defense, you don't got to be right up on them. You know, you just want to put some pressure on them, let them know you're there. You know, unless they show you they're a lights-out shooter, it doesn't have to be anything too amazing.
A battle back and forth. Almost like a hot potato there.
Terriana gets a rebound, looking for a up-the-court pass, and Audrey just wasn't looking. So some of this pressure kind of getting to the Lady Hawks here. They're trying to maintain their lead.
Yeah,
26.
this is the point where you call a timeout and you remind your kids about playing with composure. You know, you still got a lead, play with a lead. This is where emotions can get involved, and just be cool, level-headed. I used to always tell my teams, you know, a fan shouldn't know if you're up by 20 or you're down by 20. You're always playing that even keel, and I'm not saying it's easy. Like, I played with lots of emotion as a player in multiple sports, so but just that little reminder of, okay, play under control, play within yourself. So,
yeah,
great effort there.
I think no matter what your body is saying, your face is saying, the motor's got to be there, right? Even keel, obviously, with your emotions. That way it doesn't affect the other players.
Good screen. Oh, look at that from 22 feet. She took that shot earlier in the game and hit the rim, and it was almost in, so maybe the second half legs aren't quite there.
Yeah, it might have been a desperation heave, as you know, they're trying to maintain that lead. Entry pass by Lopez, and they get a layup within 4. And the coach calling for them to press, create some pressure. Cause a turnover. See if Coach Sabrina will call a timeout here.
4 points.
And we get a jump ball. So Heritage looking to stop this run by Lopez. Jumper for Lopez is good, so they're within 2. And their coach calling for them to pressure the ball. And Sabrina takes a timeout here as they are up by just 2. 26, 24. 4 minutes here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Lopez coming out in the second half with a little bit different level of energy and aggressiveness. I don't know if our Lady Hawks were quite ready for that.
Yeah, I think with the lead, obviously you're willing to play with a little bit of house money, excuse a little bit of errors, but obviously that doesn't play in your favor. If you have a lead, you don't want the other team to capitalize on those mistakes, which Lopez has. They've got a couple jumpers here on open looks, and then got some foul calls that have went in their favor as they knocked down some shots at the free throw line. So now they find themselves within 2.
Yeah, and you can see a little bit of frustration from Tyrion and Adriel, and we're fine. And just maintain cool, calm, and collected. Easier said than done, but you can see Coach Sabrina tell them to calm down and just play within yourself.
Yeah, I think the Lady Hawks, I think their offensive in the half court has to be almost just like their inbounds plays, right? Where you got some people coming off screens wide open on the wing or on the baseline, maybe get some open jumpers when you don't got some of those high screens working for you. Isabel, I think she came out with an answer early for a jumper. You'd like to see more of that in the half court set, though, not just in the inbounds.
There you go, Lily.
So Lily just looking to attack the baseline, get a defender off her, gets a foul call.
Well, and from a coaching standpoint, that's the player that we want to attack. We want to attack number 40, Betty Burke for Lopez. She's shown an inside post presence, and if we can get her in foul trouble, that would help us out a lot. So Lily did a great job there by putting the ball on the floor and going right to the rim.
Yeah, gets a foul call on one of their main scorers. I don't know what her foul count is so far, but hey, you get her in trouble. Maybe get her a break. Stop some of the scoring here by Lopez.
Yep, exactly.
And then a deep 3 there just off the mark by Lady Hawks. So Lopez looking to tie up the game here. Nice give and go action. Gets a jumper off the mark, but they get the rebound.
Good post defense there.
Yeah, so Lopez showing that they're willing to share the ball, so they're getting some open looks at the hoop, hurting the Heritage Hawks, so it's tied 26-26. Nearly a turnover.
Good job there.
Yeah,
Adriel looking to continue her first half performance. That's her first 2 points of the half there.
Attacking the basket, just looking to create a better look than the deep 3 that they've been attempting so far.
And I don't know if all of our Lady Hawks know exactly where they're supposed to be on defense. It looked like it was a box and one scenario. I don't think there's a reason to have a box and one out there.
Yeah, I know you mentioned before the half you like their zone. I'm not sure why they went away from it, but maybe they'll implement it here if they don't get some stops. Can't stop Lopez's run. Get a foul call there, so they'll get an inbounds for Lady Hawks.
Definitely increased physicality here in the second half. And we're going to get an offensive foul there possibly with a push-off. Oh, no. Black 1, Melissa Valenci with the defensive foul.
And that 5 foul count, as you said, in the quarter here, benefiting the Lady Hawks as they get a foul away from the basket, but they get free throws.
Well, yeah, and right now, get the ball in the hands of your shooters, because Lopez's increased physicality is going to guarantee you 2 free throws every time you touch the ball, every possession. So if the Lady Hawks can make their free throws here, they have a chance to be back to 8 points, 10 points up.
Ariana knocks down the first one.
So for all you youngsters listening at home, this is a reason why, even more of a reason why you need to become a really good free throw shooter.
Yeah, Coach Matt
Right
encouraging to get out in the driveway.
2 points guaranteed every possession if you can make your free throws. Look at that. Adriel comes back and gets a steal.
Looking to get a crossover. Loses the ball, though.
Going to move without the basketball.
And throws it off Black's foot, so just looking to get a reset on offense there. trapped in the corner.
Isabel lets it go from 14 feet. Bounces off the top of the backboard after hitting the rim. Oh, and we have a violation with Lopez. Stepped inbounds before she released the ball.
So Isabel, early aggressiveness paying off as she's knocking down some of these later jumpers in the game. She gets the shooter's touch right here with the friendly roll. Bounces off the front of the rim and then high off the glass and gets a jumper to go.
Well, and this is how quickly the game can change, because we're going to be back to an 8-point lead here if we can secure this offensive possession and score.
Couple substitutions here. Obviously Lopez looking to get their main score.
Betty Burt back in the game for Lopez.
Also a great defender so far tonight, so she's
Yeah.
going to create some on-ball pressure here on the inbounds.
Nice seal move there. And up and over, draws the foul from that's a fourth foul on number 40, Betty Burt. So I would keep attacking and going after her and get her out of the game.
Yeah, Terriana aggressiveness paying off as well, right? Like you said, you want to attack the post, maybe get one of their main scores. You get a 2-for-1 there as you get a foul call, but you also get to hopefully get their main score in trouble.
Well, and Terriana did a really nice job on that inbounds pass, stepping and sealing and really creating that contact, which allowed her to score 2 points from the free throw line.
Lopez, great ball movement there, gets a baseline jumper to looking to create another run of their own.
Gonna stay here, remain the Lady Hawks basketball.
Yeah, a little bit of back and forth there. They nearly lost possession. Lopez almost gets a steal, but then Betty Burt not able to retain the possession, so Heritage gets the ball.
Adriel tried to thread that inbounds pass to her sister. Wasn't much of a window there for her to make that pass. Lily Jefferson checking in the game for Isabel.
Yeah, and Heritage getting lucky there. That's one of those ones where, you know, obviously you got your post handling the ball. Maybe not used to having the ball in the open court there.
The fans wanted to travel there. You can really tell that Betty Burt is their primary scorer, but she is playing with 4 fouls, so.
Adriel looking to attack early.
Looks like she took a hand right to the nose. No ill intent there from the Lopez player, just hand in the wrong spot.
Looks like she's rubbing at the bridge of her nose, maybe got hit in the face.
Tell her to take her time. You know, and get hit in the nose and your eyes start to tear, and then you got to go shoot free throws. It's going to be challenging.
Yeah, she's just looking to recover there, still grabbing at her face. A little bit of a breather for both teams right now.
A little recovery as the officials have a short conference there. A fist bump from the official with the ball. And
so Lady Hawks looking to extend their lead with Adriel at the line. They're just up 4. Off the mark on that first shot.
looks like Isabel's going to come in for Adriel. coaches from the sideline for the Lady Hawks. Get back, get back. Oh, good positioning there by Lily to be in the way as it deflects right into Bird's hand again. She goes up for the easy lay-in.
Yeah, Lopez doing a great job, you know, just running the floor, sharing the ball, getting easy looks at the basket. The jumper for Vanessa Cortez.
Nice, easy 12-foot jumper there. As our fans get excited about that travel call before the officials can get their whistle on it.
Yeah, everybody getting a little antsy here. You know, the girls were up by 10. Lopez getting within 2, or did they tie it up
They were
a second ago?
within 2. We never had a tie ball game.
So within 2, and the girls just looking to maintain that lead, you know, back and forth right now. Triana with a nice crossover and a pass on the backside.
Pass to Lily. It was really unselfish basketball there by Tiriana. She probably could have taken a shot, but she chose to wrap around, and that was a design play because Lily set the screen at the high post or out past the three-point line and then immediately went to the block. So good positioning by Lily and great unselfish basketball, which we like to see.
So just off the mark there for Lily. So 26 seconds here in the third. Lady Hawks up 36, Lopez Island 32. Free throw short. So Lady Hawks not able to capitalize here with 26 seconds. Let's see if they can get the ball back. Maybe add to that lead, or if Lopez will inch closer.
And we have a travel there. You can see Lopez is really trying to force the ball to number 40, Betty Bird. That's their go-to offensive weapon. Much better job much better job by our Lady Hawks of establishing their screens and then the ball handler coming off the screens. I wonder if that was a point of emphasis from Coach Sabrina in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, just setting screens early, getting in position. That way, if you're going to set them, that you get a good look and not a turnover, right?
The end of the third, we got 36-32. Lady Hawks on top. Rayleigh Lewis is going to go check in with 4 fouls. Hopefully she got talked to by Coach Enoch about not fouling.
The Lady Hawks close out this game with a win. What would you like to see, Coach Matt?
What was that? Say that again.
I'll let Tony do his MC, and then I'll give you you're going into the fourth questionnaire.
Got the MC in the background booming.
For our Lady Hawks.
I think you were asking what I would like to see from our Lady Hawks in the fourth quarter.
To close out the game, yes.
Close out the game. Obviously, I want them to attack number 40 and get her out of the game because she's sitting on 4 fouls. I think really just playing with composure. You know, it's a 4-point ball game, valuing every possession, eliminating turnovers, and playing good defense. I would stay in that 2-3 if it was me, with the McLean girls on the bottom. I like that look with that height down below. And number 40 from Betty Bird from Lopez has really come alive in that third quarter, sitting at 16 points on the night. So value each possession. You know, I like that 2-3 with Adrielle and Tiriana at the bottom, just to give that height for rebounds and not give up second shots.
Yeah, I agree. Good assessment there. Obviously, you know, if you go 2-3, it allows you to not be so far extended and allow that give and go that she's scoring on a lot of the time. But as you can see here, she gets a steal, and she's a willing passer.
Great hands there. Gets the ball up the court.
So a couple back-to-back steals there by each team, by Orchid or Lopez Island, and they get a turnover. So Heritage able to get the ball back.
And the Lopez player almost had to hurdle our camera guy at the baseline.
Tariana splits the defenders, looking for a coast-to-coast. And
As Isabel takes a shot to the mouth there, you can see her holding on to her jaw.
she gets called for a travel there. So neither team able to get a good look here at the basket so far in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but playing defense out, 2, 3, 4 feet away is just fine, especially out in the perimeter. They haven't shown that they can shoot the ball. Good hands on the block there from Tariana.
Yeah, as you
Adriel
can see,
hits the
Adriel
ground.
trying to create something, running full court, gets a baseline jumper.
There we go.
It's good. So looking to get some going to extend that lead for the Lady Hawks as they finish out this game.
With the jump ball, possibly.
I believe a foul call. I saw a ref motion for a hit on the wrist. And I believe Tariana taking a spill there. I don't know if she's motioning for maybe an injury. Oh, just slow to get up.
Well, was Tariana the one that had the knee injury last year? Or was that Adriel? I can't remember. Looked like she was holding her knee a little bit.
Yeah, as we see on the monitor, she's grabbing her knee there. Maybe unsure because she took a spill, but able to get up. She looks like she's not grimacing, so hopefully she finishes the fourth just fine. Closes out.
Quick 15-footer there.
Lopez with the answer of their own.
So they got a carry call, but it appeared to me that the ball was tipped away from the...
Yeah, defender
Adriel.
reached at it. I was kind of confused as well,
Yeah.
but
Got a 4-point ball game, and
so as you see, Lily's on that backside. When there's nobody out there and 40's right there at the high post, you like to see her maybe float, just to deny instead of kind of just holding up empty area.
yeah, empty area with no Lopez players around. Kind of sneak up there. That's a opportunity if you're quick enough and you play with a safety mindset to get a nice steal on the skip pass. Lopez gets a quick breakaway opportunity. Oh no.
Long pass there, kind of slow to get down court. Tariana able to get around the defender, go baseline, get a foul call, so she'll go to the free throw line. Heard you saying, oh no, the pass got there a little slow.
Yeah.
So as you see, Adriel just trying to throw it long, maybe the tape on her hand. Not really assisting with the pass, but she gets it there nonetheless, and Tariana gets to the free throw line.
Well, and this is the point in the game where you got to ask your players, especially only having 7 players total in the game, to really dig deep, and find that mindset, that never quit mindset, as you're physically just exhausted right now.
Yeah, and I said tape, but maybe it's the sleeves. I don't see any tape. She used to rock some tape, but it's probably the sleeves, Coach.
We got a turnover for Lopez. It'll be Heritage Lady Hawks ball on the baseline. Going with a stack play, which hasn't been that successful so far tonight.
See if we get a jumper there by Isabel. She's calling for it.
Yep.
Another one. Just hard off the backboard, but she's open. Not looking to score again, so she passes it out.
And we're leaning on the screen there. We can't do that.
So Adriel getting called for a foul call.
So tempting there. So tempting to lean over and do your job as the person setting the screen. That's where that ball handler has to come off shoulder to shoulder, so you literally run that defender right into your screen.
Yeah, rub
Yep.
or hug, as a coach
Yep.
would say, right? Scoot them into the screener if they're already set. versus kind of trying to graze because you do not want to get a foul call for your player.
Burt with a 12-footer.
Rayleigh secures a rebound, then gets it to her point. Terriana, she in some open court, looking to attack. Goes baseline, she's doubled, so she just dribbles around, takes it back out.
As you hear Coach Sabrina, pass it out. And we got a push on number 40, Betty Burt. That will be her 5th foul of the game, I believe.
And she knows, so she's heading to the bench. 4:37 left in the 4th quarter. So her night will be done. She did a good job scoring for Lopez, but leaving her team a little short-handed here to close out the game. So let's see if Lady Hawks can capitalize on that.
Well, that was one of my things I wanted to see, is get her out of the game for Lopez, and we apparently did that. So Lily, good job there with the cut and the shot.
Rayleigh with some quick hands gets it off the glass, just not able to capitalize. So Lopez will get the out of bounds. Yeah, so Lopez a little short inside now. Obviously they got a couple post players, but none scoring like Betty. So let's see if the Lady Hawks take advantage, close out the game.
Oh, she thought about it there. She was looking.
Yeah, 3 feet off the line, nearly wanted the 3. Rayleigh follows her rebound.
There we go.
And then a 3 there by Terriana. Extend that lead to 8 points for Lady Hawks, 42.
That was a much better option compared to the look Adrielle took out there at the volleyball line.
Give and go there by Lopez. Just not able to get the short jumper.
And that seems like that's their go-to bread and butter play, is that little give and go there. You see Rayleigh secures the rebound, makes a nice outlet. Perfectly set up for that 3-point shot.
Yeah, wide open off the rebound. Great job. Terriana there with a great block.
Yeah, great defense. She slid right over and didn't have any contact with the body, just straight up, and gets a block out of it.
Yeah, if you're Lady Hawks, you just like them to see to finish out this game. No fouls. Obviously a little short-handed tonight. Don't allow Lopez to get a run here with just under 4 minutes left. Make them earn everything, run that clock.
Yeah, keep the clock moving, right? Keep the clock. You got an 8-point lead. Value your possessions.
Rayleigh with the steal of her own, looking to get a layup. Slows it down. And looking to pass it out. Terriana with a deep 3.
And that was almost a 20-footer there. Finally got one tonight, right?
Yeah, 2 feet off the line, walks into it. Nothing but the net. Sends that lead, looking to just close it out. So as you can see here, Rayleigh.
Oh, she's deep. Because the 3-point line's 15.5 feet for high school.
I believe so. It's under 20.
15.5, so that was almost a 20-footer.
Like how she walked into it with confidence.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Playing with some house money, you got to lead. Why not? Let's double it.
Let it fly. Let it fly. It's sub number 30. Evelyn Aguilar in for the Lady Lobos. They're the Lobos, correct? Lopez Lobos?
I believe so. As we're watching, I'll take the time to verify.
McLean to McLean. Deflected there on the shot. Three-point attempt. Might be desperation time for Lopez ladies. As we see Terriana motioning the slowdown motion. Play with composure. As long as she can maintain some separation, she can run the clock down here.
Yes, Lopez Lobos. Just had to verify that.
With that up and under reverse. See who tipped the ball out of bounds. We're going the other way.
So yeah, 2 minutes left, 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. Lady Hawks still being aggressive. don't quite capitalize on offense, so Lopez getting a possession here.
I think Lopez is looking to shoot quickly every time they touch the ball.
Yeah, if you're Lopez, you obviously want to score as fast as you can. Get some stops, on-ball pressure.
And we got an and one play from Tiriana there.
But a foul call there is being overly aggressive. So Tiriana closing out the game for the Lady Hawks.
Yep.
Gets a steal here and then gets a layup of her own.
It's the third Lopez player to foul out, number 10, Gloria Westervet, as we extend our lead.
So just when you thought Lopez was going to crawl back into this game, Lady Hawks said not tonight.
Yeah, exactly. We're up to biggest lead of the game, 14 points.
Before we close out, I did get a mention from our AD, Lonnie Enoch. He wanted us to give a shout out to Rayleigh Lewis, who got first team all Westco for 1B for volleyball. So shout out to Rayleigh Lewis, number 15 for the Lady Hawks tonight here for our basketball girls.
First team all league, huh, for the 1B, Northwest 1B conference. That's impressive. That is impressive.
We go Northwest 1B.
And I think, I don't know if Rayleigh's ever really played volleyball in the past. So we had a pretty green volleyball team, but always working hard and always had positive attitudes. We haven't had a volleyball program for probably 2 or 3 years now, I would say. And so revitalized that this last fall and had a good group of girls, and they came out and competed, and Rayleigh was definitely the positive inspiration, positive light always on the court for them. So that's cool for her. I had not heard that yet. So
yeah, he mentioned it just before the game, and if she's anything like her brother who we had on the football field, natural leaders, great energy, always really trying to keep the energy good. Obviously that's a lot in those high pressure situations as sports. Yep. So, and always gives a great effort, as you can see here, picking up basketball really well, getting some rebounds, some scores here and there, gets a couple steals. So we'll look for her to be a great athlete and addition to the basketball team. But kudos to her for volleyball.
And what I was going to say, what I noticed about her, she does all the things that don't necessarily get recognized. She just boxes out, gets the rebounds, defense, plays really good defense. Those aren't always the superstar. You're not scoring all the points, right? So definitely does the little things right to help her team win games.
Yeah, so again, just showing our appreciation, as you said. Yeah, she just plays hard, leads by example. Obviously, that's what you want from your whole team.
Oh, and I don't know if you knew this, but we need to choose a player of the game for our Lady Hawks. They're doing a little interview up here and in between the games.
I believe our production crew has said they will bring up one athlete after the game that we get a chance to do a short interview of to close out this girls game. So we'll look for that. If you're the viewers at home, stay tuned, kind of watch for us as we get to kind of close out the game in style, get that player perspective from one of our high school athletes.
Yeah, I would. Are they selecting the player of the game for us? Is that how that's going?
I believe so. That's what our Q man over here to our left. I don't know if we can see him on camera, but he said he will go grab a player for us, and then we'll get a short interview.
You can interview because there's only 2 headsets up here, so I'll politely let mine go to the player of the game for the Lady Hawks.
Appreciate that, Matt, giving up your spot, get a short interview. Like I said, player perspective, always interesting. You want to hear what your players are thinking, obviously closing out the game in style, maybe how they're feeling as they move forward in their season and progress. Able to get a win tonight for the girls. What did they see? What did they hear? What were their takeaways of their performance?
Yeah, and at one point, for being a 2-point ball game, have done a really nice job this fourth quarter of closing it out and extending the lead. So it'd be interesting to hear what our players' perspective is here in between the games.
I think the interesting thing always as you progress through the season is, how do they adjust mentally? right? You come in with a certain mindset. Obviously, you're adjusting physically, but how are you adjusting mentally, as for your play style and, how you win games?
Exactly.
So 20 seconds left here. Still there by Vanessa. Coach Sabrina calling for them to just take it out, maybe run the clock.
Yeah, this is one of those game awareness pieces, right? Game awareness with you're up by 13, no reason to push it. As a very exciting win for our Lady Hawks tonight. Audrielle McLean ended the night with 23 points, so only 4 in the second half. But a team win's a team win, and so yeah, super proud of our girls, the way they persevered through that near overcoming a 2-point catch-up run that Lopez tried to put together.
Yeah, the girls did a great job, putting to bed that run by Lopez, obviously able to close out. So we have our production crew member grabbing a student athlete, and we'll have a short interview here. So the fans at home watching, I believe we have Audrielle McLean coming to the headset setup. She's going to put on the headset, and I'll give her a few questions. Hello, welcome Audrielle. So for our fans at home, we have Audrielle McLean, one of the point guards for the Lady Hawks. So Audrielle, can you tell me about the game plan for tonight against Lopez Island coming in?
I don't even know. Sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah, you played a wonderful game. You're in most of the game. You balled out tonight, 23 points. At one point, I was saying that you were going to score 30. You had 19 at half. What was your mindset like being so aggressive as we see some of your highlights?
Just coaches tell me to take it to the hole, so that's what I do.
Yeah, you got a couple layups, a lot of steals too, so you had active hands. As you can see, some long threes there. Were you planning to shoot the ball from the arc a lot tonight?
Yes.
Great job. We see Coach Chris Enix in. You scored 23 points. Great takeaway. As you close out the game, as you guys are shorthanded, what do you look to hope to accomplish coming through the rest of the season?
I don't even know. I don't know.
Cool. Great job tonight. I know you sound exhausted. A lot of steals, a lot of points. Way to pour it on for your team. Great team win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome job. So Toledo Heritage Lady Hawks closed it out against Lopez Island, and then here shortly at 40:45 we will have the boys playing Lopez Island boys as well.